much love, and my love will sing. We'll be together, just you and me. I got so much love. All I want is to hold you. Let me show you how much I love you. So good. When I'm loving you, 'cause I love you. There's no one above you. You are the sun, you are the rain. I miss my life is full of reason. You need to know I love you so. And I'll do it all again and again. Oh, 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 oh. gbàgbé láíláí olórí Bùkọ́lá olórí àwọn sọ́kọ̀ bí ìyẹ̀rí o àwọn sọ́kọ̀ bí ìyẹ̀rí olórí Bùkọ́lá àwọn sọ́kọ̀ bí ìyẹ̀rí o ọ̀yà kábíyèsí àwọn sọ́kọ̀ bí ìyẹ̀rí nítorí ẹni pé tí ẹ pọ̀ jù nítorí kó ṣe ṣòro ẹni pé tí ẹ pọ̀ jù nítorí ṣe tọ́tọ́.
Family members, friends, and well-wishers join them as we rise to celebrate God's love in their lives here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale, MFR. Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale, olówó orí ọba mi wá. Ọba mi kí bàbá ròyìn bàbá ńlá, bàbá tó yin bàbá kìkẹ́ mi tí mo kọ́ kọ́. Dr. Ayodele. Ọba Ayodele ìwọ mà ti ojú rẹ̀. Ọlọ́jọ́ ìbí Dr. Ayodele àní ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀ ti ṣẹ́gun fún wa. Ìwọ bàjẹ́ ti ojú rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe é lọ́wọ́. Dr. Ayodele àdúrà sí ọ̀dọ́. Olówó orí olúwa tó sì mo ní bàbá ti mú wọlé aṣọ. Mo sì wà wípé wà ló sì yọ̀yọ̀. Tìwé ìtàgbà ọ̀rọ̀ bá wọ̀yọ̀. Ó ní pé ìwádìí tí ojú rere rọrùn. Ẹ bá mi kí gbogbo rẹ̀ ní Adéwìwálé. Ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀ ti ṣẹ́gun fún wa. Ìwọ́n bàjẹ́ tí ojú rere rọrùn. Dr. Ayodele ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe é lógo. Nítorí àdúrà tí ọ̀gọ̀. Bàbá ti mú wọlé aṣọ. Olúwa tó sì ó sì mọ̀ wípé wà ló sì ayọ̀. Tìwé tàgbà ẹwà bá wà yọ. tọ́jú Dr. Ayodele ọkọlúwa tó sìn àbí wọ́n ṣe kó ti bá rí ti bá ti bá. Ìbọn ìbò ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Dr. Ayodele ní Aderinwale máa gbọ́ àbí ọkọlúwa tó sìn àbí wọ́n ṣe kó ti bá rí ti bá ti bá. Ọ̀nà tó ló wá gbígbà ó ti dá ọ̀nà ìyọ̀nà. Ayodele ọkọlúwa tó sìn Ibrahim Sanusi ló sanwó ẹ̀ onídìrí ayé lọ́wọ́ mi gbogbo ara pátápátá ní orí àní kíkú má pọ̀ táyà ọ̀dọ̀ ìlú ìrọ̀rùn ìṣe ojú ọ̀tá Sanusi àní ní ìṣojú ọ̀tá mi ọ̀tá mi lọ́la ìṣe ojú ọ̀tá. Ayodele ọkọlúwa tó sìn àní wípé níṣojú ọ̀tá bọ́lá lẹ́sìn níṣojú ọ̀tá tí mo ṣe bọ́lá lẹ́sìn níkú pọ̀tá bọ́lá níṣojú ọ̀tá ilé ayé ẹ̀kọ́ bàbá ní bàjẹ́ bọ́lá olùwà kò bàbá ní bàjẹ́. Kò máa nà ní bàjẹ́ o, bọ́lá olùwà kò máa ní bàjẹ́. Ó ti kọ̀ nípa ogun. Bọ́lá mi sí àbọ̀mẹ́gbò rẹ̀. Bùrẹ́kẹ̀lẹ̀ bọ́lí àtàkọ̀ kò tún ká yánpọ́nyánpọ́n. Àná. Ó ti kọ̀ nípa ogun. Ó ti mú dàgbà lọ́wọ́. Ó ti mú ọ̀ṣọ́gbó. Ó dàgbà sẹ́wọ̀n. Ó ti mú Oge àṣedalẹ̀ kúkú ló gbé tiẹ̀. Oge àṣedalẹ̀ fẹ́ kúkú ló gbé tiẹ̀. Òní fọ ìsọ̀lù, òní ká gbogbo ṣọdún, òní gbogbo ọ̀gá nìkan pélé. Bóyá mo ní pé bọ́lá wọ́n ṣọ̀wọ́, olúwa tó sì wọ́n ṣọ̀wọ́, àní pé bọ́lá wọ́n ṣọ̀wọ́. Àní olúwa tó sì wọ́ṣọ́ olúwa tó sì ṣọ́gbẹ́ ọ̀ bóyá nítorí Dr. Ayodele mo wọ́n sọ pé àwọn wáyé ìwọ ò ní bá wọ̀ lọ. Wọ́n bá mi kí wọ́n jọ ìdí Dr. Ayodele tí mo kọ́kọ́ ní ram 60. Àwọn wáyé ìwọ ò ní bá wọ̀ lọ. Nítorí ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ láàrin wa ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ láàrin wa ilé ayé ilé ayé ilé ayé yìí la pàdé ara wa. Ẹ bá mi tọ́jú ẹ̀ dókítà Babaru Ìdàmọ́lá Babadé yìí ká bá fi kẹ́ mi. Báwọn wáyé ìwà òní bá wọn lọ. Ìyàbá mi ṣùgbọ́n fún olójó ìlú ṣámá. Just try to pastor. Nínú kókó ilé tókó. Àwọn wáyé ìwà òní bá wọn lọ. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ láàrin wa. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ láàrin wa. Ṣèbí ilé ayé. Ilé ayé. Ilé ayé ìlàpàdé wa. Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí. Ó yà mí lẹ́nu. Oore tí bàbá ṣe ó jọ mí lójú. Oore tí bàbá ṣe ó yà mí lẹ́nu. Bàbá mi kí ọlọ́jọ́ ìbí àti ìbí. Lórí ayé. together for Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale, MFR at 60. Thank you so much for coming out to celebrate him on the dance floor. I can assure you that we are still going to have more time to dance. As they come back to their seats right now, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to know that a few months back, the celebrant and his beautiful wife celebrated 30 years of marriage. Can we put our hands together for them? Happy birthday and happy wedding anniversary in arrears. Daddy and mommy, observe a very special moment as they celebrate this birthday and also this special celebration of the birthday and the 30th anniversary of their marriage. And so we have something for both of them right now. Daddy, you are going to look into the eyes of mommy. Hallelujah. Yes. Daddy, look into her eyes. They should stand up, Abby. Okay. Mommy and daddy, please, you have to stand up and you have to look into mommy's eyes if you don't mind. Please, if you don't mind, we are going. Yes, this moment is for both of you. This moment is for both of you. We want you to please, if you don't mind, we want everybody to please watch them as they do this right now. Daddy, just look into the eyes of your wife. Hallelujah. Daddy is ready. Daddy, you are going to kiss your wife. Those in support of the motion, can I hear you say I? The eyes have it. Ladies and gentlemen, this moment is for both of them. Please put your hands together for them. 30 years of God's goodness in their home. 30 years of God's faithfulness. 30 years of God's love. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. Celebrating this beautiful couple. Celebrating Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Oluwatosin Aderinwale. Can we put our hands together for them? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you. Please put your hands together for the bride and groom. Sorry, the celebrant and his wife. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right.
I cannot wait to see you. You
Thank you so much. Congratulations to you, Daddy and Mommy.
That's why my heart is beating like
Celebration will never cease in your home in Jesus' name. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have a very special moment, and this will involve the wonderful children of the celebrants. But before then, I'd like to specially recognize and appreciate the presence of Balogun Akin Oshuto Kunwemefa. Thank you very much for coming. We recognize you, we appreciate your presence. We do not take this for granted. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to listen to the children. We would like to specially recognize and appreciate Chief Mrs. Alaba Lawson, the Ayodele of Yoruba land. Thank you very much, ma, for coming. We recognize you. We appreciate you. We do not take your presence for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce again that it's a very safe environment. But as safe as it can be, please keep your property, keep your phones, keep your... Speak right now about their father. And I'm starting off at this time with Miss Ayodele Aderinwale. Please put your hands together for her as she speaks about her dad right now. Can we celebrate her, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you.
So, good evening, everyone. I'm very happy today that everyone took some time out of their plans and day to come here and celebrate my wonderful dad. I'm very happy that he's turning 60. My father is the kind of man that anyone in his presence would feel joyful. There's no how you can be speaking to my dad and you won't smile. And my dad is someone that knows a little about everything. So I'm just very happy for him that he has hit this huge milestone now. And as he's turning 60, May he turns 70, and as he keeps aging year by year, his wisdom keeps increasing year by year, and he becomes many years brighter. Thank you.
Put our hands together for Ayodele Aderinwale. Thank you very much. Can you go and hug daddy? Go and hug daddy. Go and hug daddy. Daddy, I love you. Thank you. Tell daddy I love you. If I should tell my daddy I love you, he will say thank you. Also to speak at this time, ladies and gentlemen, a perfect gentleman, loves his father so much. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ayodele Aderinwale. Come, please put our hands together for him as he speaks about his dad right now. Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you everyone so much for being here. So at this time, I ask myself this question: how do you describe someone that's indescribable? It's very difficult. Words cannot really capture that, but that's what I'm going to try to do really quickly in the next few minutes. One of the things that I learned from my dad is one of the things that I hold very dear in my heart and in my life. Because I think that you can tell the measure of a person when the chips are down and when things are difficult and the person is under pressure. Because in those situations, there is no more pretending, there is no more falsehood. Their integrity and their values are what shines through. And what I learned from my dad is how to be honest, consistent, and full of integrity in all situations. One of the most valuable lessons that he told me was a story from a while ago, and he might not remember. But one day I was in his room and we were discussing something, and then he told me, he said, "Doing, one thing that you have to remember is you should never be ashamed to be yourself. You should always be comfortable being who you are and never live your life just trying to make everyone happy, because ultimately you cannot do that." And for me, that was one of the most important lessons of my life, and it's helped me immensely as I've left, as I've studied overseas, as I've done a lot of things throughout my life. And it's one of those lessons that I can never forget, because at that time there was exactly the words that I needed to hear. And so that's the kind of person that my father is. He is very, very quick to perceive. He is very, very inspiring. And I think for all of us here, we can agree that he's a big inspiration and role model to everyone else. So on behalf of everyone, Dad, we want to say thank you, and we love you so very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for Doyin? Doyin, go and hug daddy. Go and hug. After that speech, you need to hug daddy. Yes. And one thing that was fantastic about his speech is that he was just speaking phonetically. Mo kàn fọpọlọ gbé most of all the things tó ń sọ ni. Kọ́lọ́run ṣàánú mi ni. Kọ́lọ́run ràn I was just hearing my father, so my dad, and so my dad, my Kọ́lọ́run ràn mí lọ́wọ́ ni. All I know is that he said that daddy is a nice person. Please put your hands together for Doyin. Yes, thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, also to speak at this time, a perfect gentleman. He spoke much earlier. He's about to do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Ayodele Aderinwale. Please put your hands together for my namesake. Thank you very much.
So, well, I'm struggling to come up with words because how do you describe somebody that is a man of many seasons? He's also a man of many dimensions. He's a father, an entrepreneur, a leader, a husband. Yes, he's a husband. And a daddy to many people. So it really warms my heart to see everybody here coming from all over again to celebrate as some we all know as Daddy Wa. And it is great. It's a great thing to see everybody drinking merry and enjoying themselves and having a good time in honor of a great man. So it's at this time again. Please again. Let's sing for He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Let's just sing it, please. I know we're all enjoying our drink and everything, but let's just sing. Let's just try. Yeah? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. For He's a jolly good fellow. For He's a jolly good fellow. For He's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Hooray!
And so say all of us.
Hooray!
And so say all of us.
Hooray!
For He's a jolly good fellow. For He's a jolly good fellow. For He's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
Can we put our hands together for Mr. Ayodele Aderinwale? Go and hug daddy. Yes, after that speech, you need to hug him. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also to speak at this time, I'd like to invite and welcome Mrs. Hands together for her as she comes forward to.
My name is Omoboye Fejuku. But before I say anything, I want to wish Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale happy birthday. He's a good man and he genuinely loves me. I want to read what I put down here for him. The celebrant of this day is my dad. He is my dad because I am the first child, first born in his hand. He took me in as a daughter over 3 decades ago. He is married to my lovely sister, covenant partner and jewel, Oluwatosin. Just after that, their union, my biological father, Pastor Olotu, of blessed memory, handed me over to him to be his first child and daughter. Ever since, he took all responsibility of a father upon me himself, shouldering all needs, education, and being today. During my school days, I lived like a queen among my peers. He has been there for me through all my challenges, to counsel and guide me. He bestowed a blessing of fairness to me, and before the entire family, he taught me what love is before I could even say the word. My dad is so generous and giving, and I wish you continue to enjoy living. What could be better than being the child of a great man, Ayodele Patrick? I am so lucky that you are my father. From you, I first learned what it is meant to be strong. This lesson has followed me throughout my life along, being fervent in prayer and trusting God in all things. Celebrating him on his 60th birthday is quite a reflection of a familiar journey. I will not wait another moment to say that to me, you are perfect in every way. In my eyes, you can do no wrong. Dad, your selflessness soul has made my life a pleasure. Please, how now that I love you beyond any measure, have a joyous birthday with greater moments of celebration. with earthly wishes, sincerity, and love on behalf of my husband and friend, Solomon Fejuku family. We say a happy birthday to you, Dad. My dad is a fantastic, and I want to wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Daddy, I love you, and you know I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all you have done for me. I am very grateful.
They've been very close for a very long time. But before we propose the toast, ladies and gentlemen, the last person to speak is no other than a woman of virtue, a woman of honor, a woman that we are so proud to be associated with. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a woman that is a wonderful personality to behold, a woman that is a shining example for so many to learn from. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I respectfully invite and welcome a strong pillar of love and support to the celebrant and for the celebrant. Please put your hands together for the beautiful wife of the celebrant. She's going to come forward at this time to speak about her husband. Ladies and gentlemen, together for this beautiful, beautiful personality. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody. And I'm so happy and excited today. My AY is 60. I'm not going to give a speech, but I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to sing.
If I had to live my life without you near me, the days would all be empty. The nights would seem so long. With you I see forever, oh so clearly. I might have been in love before, but I never felt this strong. Our dreams are young and we both know they'll take us where we want to go. Hold me now, touch me now. I don't want to live without you. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. One thing you can't be sure, I'll never ask for more than your love. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know by now how much I love you. The world may change my whole life through, but nothing's gonna change my love for you.
Thank you. The second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to call on my friends in the house to please join me to do this. My friends, are you busy eating, drinking, or sharing souvenir? Please join me. My friends in the house. Mrs. Adeogun, Mrs. Akipelu, Mrs. Onodobi, Mrs. Ilani. Where are my friends? During my 50th birthday, and I'm still going to do it, and at every opportunity I will continue to do it. Because this man has been wonderful. He has given me peace. He has given me he has shown me love and care. And he's the best husband in the whole wide world. Go and read my tribute in the brochure. So at this moment, I am going to say thank you, my AY, for loving me, for keeping your promise to keep me happy. So, ọkọ mi, olówó orí mi, ṣe bí wọ́n lọ́kọ mi láti pilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá. Ọkọ mi, olówó orí mi, ṣe bí wọ́n lọ́kọ mi láti pilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá. Thank you. Photographer, please capture. These are only the friends I have in the house. So all the other ones are my enemies. Please, photo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very special one. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
I see a sun in your eyes. I see a smile in your eyes. I see a colors of the in your eyes. So baby, you don't play. Baby, make me stop. I'm sorry.
This time, please put your hands together for him as you charge your glasses, if you don't mind. Please fill your glass with wine, juice, something. Just ensure that your glass is charged right now. Thank you very much. Please charge your glasses as we are about to propose the toast. Immediately after the toast, the celebrant will give a response to the toast, and then we'll go straight to the dance floor. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Ruben Abati. Can we put our hands together for him, please? Thank you, sir.
First, permit me to formally congratulate Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale on this very special occasion of his 60th birthday, and also his wife and the children. Well, you all know him as Dr. Aderinwale. I know him as Oga. And you may well wonder, what does Oga mean? Now, I worked under his supervision many years ago when I was not yet Ruben Abati. And you can see the evidence on page 60 of the program, and also on page 74. You see a Ruben Abati that looked like a piece of broom in those days, with Dr. Aderinwale beside him. In those days, we all worked under him, under his supervision, at the Africa Leadership Forum. He was the man in charge, he was the executive director, and those of us who are Nigerians, we called him Oga. But Africa Leadership Forum is an international organization. We used to go around Africa, from Addis Ababa to Botswana, to Ghana, to Cote d'Ivoire, to Togo, to every part of Africa and the world. Each time Oga was traveling, he will carry me along, and I will follow him. But the other West Africans, the other Africans, they couldn't pronounce Oga, so it turned out that everybody started calling him Oga, Oga. But you know, Oga is a slave driver. His organizational ability has no equal. I wrote my first book, a biography, under his supervision. The biography of the late Ogbeni Oja of Ijebu-Ode Adiola Odutola. And that was published by the Africa Leadership Forum. I wrote so many other reports, either from the the Farmers Dialogue series, or special reports that were, you know, directed by him. And with Oga, no, you are not allowed to be lazy. If we had a conference anywhere, by the time the conference was ending, there will be a report, a very detailed report, ready, printed out, almost ready for publication. Because he himself will not sleep. He used to smoke then. I don't know whether Oga still smokes now. You know, always with that stick of cigarette. And he will not sleep. So if your boss is not sleeping, who are you to sleep? And then, of course, we took all of that when the crisis occurred in Nigeria to Ghana, when he was on exile. He was on exile in Ghana at the time President Olusegun Obasanjo had issues with the administration of the time. And he moved the whole of the Africa Leadership Forum to Ghana and also set up a very robust operation in Ghana. When President Obasanjo returned and also ended up as president of Nigeria, we all started going to Abuja. By the time I started working for President Jonathan, and people used to say, oh, no speech will go out, except Ruben Abati signs off on it. Well, I learned my craft under this man, Ayodele Aderinwale. He's a hardworking man. He's very versatile. He's a man of many parts. And he's essentially an intellectual who found himself first in the NGO world. And you can't imagine the connections that he has, international. I've seen the best wrestlers here. I mean, I've known Mr. Bextresser, you know, through, you know, Dr. Aderinwale for decades. And he's a man who keeps friends, who keeps contacts, and who is extremely loyal. And I was very glad today to see the children, Damola Doyin and his princess, the apple of his eye. I know parents love their children equally, but he used to be very, you know, fond of his daughter. He would say, no, 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 that's my princess. That's my princess. But, well, Rotarians told me that when you give a toast, you are not supposed to make a long speech. But I hope you don't mind that I've tried to indulge myself a little to praise this patriot, this committed Nigerian, this very loyal person, this hard-working intellectual, public intellectual, and on top of it all, he's a very understanding man, very considerate. In those days when I used to write very angry articles, he would tell me, he would say, Ruben, no, 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 tone it down, tone it down. Don't make enemies for yourself. But you know, of course, I got to learn that many years later. Now I'm no longer as angry as I was. I would like to also, in paying tribute to him, pay special tribute to a number of persons. First, his wife, Mrs. Tosin Aderinwale. That's his pillar of strength. Many people know Just Right today. What they do not know is that Just Right started in the boot of a car. Mrs. Aderinwale used to go to that Songo market on special days, and she will put wares there, and she will open the boot and will carry with her girls this thing they call bell. They will be doing bell like this to sell all kinds of items. But she and her husband, they were determined. That's what they built up today into a major enterprise. And there's a lesson there to be learned from both of them in that regard. Another person that must be celebrated today is President Olusegun Obasanjo, who, in fact, is his father. And he always tells me that his own biological father will say, look, that is your father. Because that is the man who has groomed you. Dr. Aderinwale has worked with President Obasanjo since the moment he left from University of Lagos after his National Youth Service. And here we are today. Okay, he's a living example of how you can motivate other people. And I was glad that Baba was here today. Baba was the chairperson at his wedding 32 years ago. He was the one that collected the wife. And they both remained together. Excellent father and son relationship. And then, of course, I would like today to also thank both the Aderinwale and the Olotu families. The Olotu family, that's the Madam's family, and then the Aderinwale family, who all have supported this man. And today we are celebrating him, and we're glad that the Almighty God has preserved his life. And on behalf of all of you, I would like to wish him many more years of service to family, to community, to humanity, in good health, and with continued prosperity. He's already a prosperous man. So I don't need to say I wish him a prosperous life. He's already prosperous. So we can only wish him more prosperity. Okay, I think I've said more than enough. I can spend the whole day commenting on our boss, Oga. On this note, I would like to ask all of us to be upstanding, charge our glasses, as I propose the toast to the good health. Please, let's be upstanding to honor Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale, of a patriot, of a dependable friend, and as we all wish him many more years of service to humanity in good health, and with the continued and the unimpeachable grace of Almighty God. Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! Oga, congratulations.
Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you. We recognize you. We do not take your presence for granted. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, immediately after the tries to replicate this in the minds of so many other people, so as to bring about the transformational leadership that Africa needs, that can also impact the globe at large. Ladies and gentlemen, in all these achievements is a very humble personality, a very simple man, and a man who achieves great results unassumingly. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I respectfully invite and welcome a husband, a father, a friend, a mentor, a role model, a leadership enthusiast, and a man who consistently adds value to society. Please put your hands together for this distinguished Nigerian that perpetually displays the aristocratic elegance of maximum masculinity. Please put your hands together for Dr. Ayodele Aderinwale as he steps forward at this time to give a response to the toast. Can we put our hands together for this great achiever, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, can I have your attention, please? I need your attention just for 3 minutes. Okay. First and foremost, please, before any other thing, 10 years ago, I was 50 years old. There were 3 people. 2 of them were with us. Those 10 years, they came to the celebration. 1 did not join us. But today, those 3 people are no longer with us. May I respectfully ask all of us to be upstanding. I want us to observe a 1-minute silence. Ladies and gentlemen, may I beg of you to please be upstanding. I need a 1-minute silence in memory of my late father, Prince Julius Oludadepo Aderinwale. who died in 2017. I also want us to honor the memory of Chief Jonathan Adio Obafemi Olopade, who is my friend, my father, my mentor, my guide. He died at the age of 92 or so, or more. May I also ask us to join me. Please, I need you to honor also the memory of Professor Akinlawon Mabogunje. Again, a great source of inspiration. Mabogunje told me, Ayo, don't ever get involved in corruption or stealing of Obasanjo's money. Be professional, be committed, be loyal. Professor Chief Olopade taught me too many things I don't want. My father, of course, is my father. So please, can we observe the 1 minute silence in memory of these departed souls? May God in his infinite mercies grant them eternal peace and rest. Thank you. You may be seated. Originally, I never wanted, if you look at the program, I did not plan to say any word. But you know, Ruben spoke about my father, Baba Obasanjo. But before I go into that, Ruben, I am going to expose you today. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, you see this Ruben that you are seeing, I will expose him today. You know, Ruben with his freshly minted PhD, bright, very bright, prolific writer nonetheless. But, you know, and we had a mutual senior, who was the one that introduced me to Ruben. That's Dr. Tunji Dare. So, Ruben Abati went to London, Cambridge. Ruben spent 7 days in Cambridge. When Ruben came back, every other day, op-ed in Guardian, a summer in Cambridge. For about 3 weeks, Ruben was writing about going to Cambridge. Dr. Dare called him and said, Ruben, now wait a minute. You spent 1 week in Cambridge. You are writing about summer in Cambridge. What if you have spent the entire... But I'm saying that, Ruby, I love you. Ruby was one of those guys, you know, they deliver. And you know, in fact, there was a report Ruben wrote in 1996 April in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. When he spoke, when he was writing the report of the African Parliamentarians meeting. And he said, and I'll quote, thus manacled, the African Parliament remains eternally afraid of its own power. End of quote. You will never remember that, but it's there in my head. And I'm not surprised that he went on to become bodybuilder. But like I said, I have a lot of brothers here. Iyalode of Egbaland, Iyalode Alaba Lawson is here. Diosiegba, my brother, I Chief Bode Mustafa. Also a postgraduate student or graduate of the Obasanjo School of Thought. Yes, Ben, sir. We are so many, don't worry. Your Royal Highness, Owulade, I bow and tremble before you. I somersault in your presence. Long may you live. May your enemies have multiple problems. May the fleas from 1,000,000 camels attack the balls of your enemies. May they never have begun to scratch. There are so many people, of course, my long brother, Heinrich Bergstresser, who is a Nigerian of German extraction, is also here. And all the people came from Asia, North America, Europe, different parts of Africa, Lagos, Nigeria. All I want to say is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's very little I can add to all that has been said. You have shown me love. You have shown me loyalty. You have shown me solidarity. God will honor you. God will bless you. Dr. Lowo, I recognize and celebrate you. Since you are the owner of money, when we finish today, I will send the bill of everything we spent to you. And you will have no reason to say no. I also would like to thank my dear brother and friend, Asiwaju Ayodele Aderinwale Shitu, the cause trouble one of Nigeria. Inimitable, irreplaceable. But more importantly, I really would like to thank Boye Fejukwu, who spoke earlier. All of the idea behind this is between Boye and my wife. My input in this is only to wear the dress that I'm wearing. All of the planning was them. But may I plead with you not to be in a hurry to go. For those of you that are so inclined, there is going to be party after party, starting from 7 o'clock. For those that are too old, like Olori Akiale, should go home. She's my sister. Go home. Leave Kabiyesi behind. Osiegba, I know you are a young man. Chief Bode Mustafa, I know you are young. So you can still stay with us for the party after party. Mrs. Obasanjo, please go home. Iya Toyosi, go home. So, but of course, I will go to privately thank my father. Coming today is his duty. So why should I thank him for coming? It's his duty. It's my father. My biological father, like Ruben said, told me point blank, that is your father, and on no condition whatsoever must you disagree with him or go away. Professor Femi Badejo, I remain eternally grateful to you for your love, for your leadership, for your kindness, for your solidarity, for the way you have helped me and you have transformed from being my teacher to my senior brother and my mentor. To my classmates I have my classmates here from secondary school, CMS Grammar School, Form 1, Bobuna Secondary Grammar School from Form 2 to Form 5. I have my classmates from University of Lagos, Federal School of Art and Science, Lagos. I have colleagues that I've worked with. I have associates, friends, and all of that. I'm eternally grateful. I have other people that I've met. There's one particular person also that I would like to point out. I call him porn-loving, afang-eating maverick. They call him Joseph Edgar, but a lot of people know him as Duke of Shomolu. He's a little bit of a crazy guy, but he's a solid guy. I want to thank you. Madam Biola Ojo Osage. Madam, should I call her? Because this is my tormentor in chief. But she's my lovely sister, really. Mrs. Osage and Mr. Ojo Osage, and Mr. Osage, I really want to thank you. Thank you for coming. I cannot mention everybody. The Catholic Friendly Society or the St. Anthony of Padua, I really want to thank you for coming. I thank everybody. Don't be in a hurry to go. I understand from my wife, there's a lot of things to take away. If you think the alcohol is a little bit getting to you, we have coffee, we have tea. drink the coffee, step down the alcohol, and start all over again. For those of you that are so inclined, please get a Ghana must go. I understand they are going to give you fridge, generator, blender. I don't know what else. So, if I were in your shoes, look for Alabaru that will help you to carry all these things. But more importantly, please have fun. Let us enjoy ourselves. I believe there's enough to eat. There's enough to drink. I thank my kids for making me happy. They're wonderful guys. Really good. And I thank the Almighty Jehovah. And I also want to thank my dear wife. She is a team player. When I say sit, she sits. When I say jump, she jumps. When I say move, she moves. She believes absolutely in me. I think between her and the best dressers, they will tell you maybe I'm the most brilliant person in the world as far as they are concerned. If you want, so between my